We're the talk of the town. We're the artists, the actresses, the filmmakers too, meeting Venus. Yeah, we're coming through. Shine your light, let your voices be heard. We're spreading love with every single word, from the stage to the screen. We're making our mark, me and Venus, together we embark.
Hello, good evening. I'm very happy to welcome today Tish and Snooky Bellomo. They are the co-founders of Manic Panic. Hi Tish, hi, hello Snooky.
Hi. Hello out there in YouTube land.
First, before we speak about the book and everything, tell me before Manic Panic, how did you venture into the entertainment and fashion industry?
It was something we always loved. We were always drawn to. We would take the subway down to the clubs from where we lived in the Bronx. It was the last stop on the one train, and we'd take the subway downtown, doing our makeup all the way down, and we'd get to the clubs and be out all night. We loved the music, the fashion, and that's what inspired us to start our musical career and our beauty business. And I think
Yes.
even before that, we're sisters, and we moved a lot. So we were kind of stuck with each other as friends. And so we would always entertain the other kids, put on shows, and make costumes out of whatever we had around the house. We were poor. So that gave us the inspiration to know that people liked what we were doing, and, we were having fun at the same time, and still are.
Yes, and really, you were part of the band was Blondie, was Debbie Harry?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Did you play or song or sing?
We were her backup singers.
Really? This is what was a very nice time, 70s, 80s, Yeah.
It's
Uh,
fun.
so how did you come with the idea of Manic Panic? How did you started the idea and also the location, New York City?
Well, we always loved New York. We were born here, born in Manhattan, and always wanted to be in New York. And people loved the way we looked, and they would ask us where we got our clothes. They would copy our outfits and stuff like that. So we thought, let's open up a shop. And we had a friend named Gina, and the three of us opened up a little boutique on St. Mark's Place. The rent was $250. And we never knew it would lead into this, but step by step things happen, and now we're where we are today, wholesaling, and it all
Yes.
started in the East Village.
You know, I know a bit New York. I used to come during Tribeca Festival, and the village as well. What I want to tell you, because I didn't know that the hair color style started that early when you started your boutique, you know. So tell me a little bit how this trend, this fashion style started with you, and how did you keep up with the trend right now during the last, let's say, 30 or 40 years?
Well, these kind of colors have been around since like the 1950s, but we popularized them in the 70s. We were selling them in our store, our little Manic Panic boutique, along with everything else we liked: clothing, shoes, accessories, all things punk rock, rock and roll. And we ended up focusing on beauty products because all our competitors on our block would find out where we got all our fabulous stuff and then go to those vendors and tell them not to sell to us anymore, that they could buy so much more. So we got cut out of everything by our male competitors in the East Village, except for the beauty products, because nobody knew them better than us. Yes, because we were entertaining as well. So we knew what, how to apply makeup, how to apply hair color, all that stuff. We weren't trained in it, but it's stuff we learned just out of necessity for being on stage. We were our own best customers. So we really knew our customer because it was us.
Yes. And I see here next to you there is the spray of the hair color, correct? Behind you.
Yes,
The,
correct.
so because I saw it in the previous press release, and also there are wigs on the other side, right?
Mhm.
So tell me, how do you apply the spray, and is it permanent? If a lady or maybe a man would like to to change it, can he change it fast enough, or is it permanent?
You can do it in a matter of seconds. It washes right out. In fact, I sprayed my hair right before I got on. Now that's the
Really?
yes, I did. Everybody's laughing at me, but I was spraying my hair about 30 seconds before we started. And
Yes.
I normally dye my hair with the semi-permanent hair color that we sell, but I was letting the color fade out so that I can do a new color. I'm going to do like a kind of a seafoam green, but oh, the, it's the other one. I'll show you the can of spray. This is our hairspray. But and then here is one of our hair colors, semi-permanent. But if you want to just do it for one night, you use the hairspray, and it's fun because you can change it to a different color every day.
Yes, yes. So every day I can have a color, or my wife.
Yeah, but
You know.
normally I dye it with the semi-permanent, and I usually do a few colors. But
Uh-huh.
I was waiting for it all to fade out, so I have a
Hmm.
clean palette to start with.
Hmm. Since you said Hairspray, I remember the musical, and the
Mhm.
movies Hairspray. I want to tell you, did you work on certain movie sets, on certain or stage production in Manhattan as well, to do the styling for actors and actresses?
Well, you don't want us to do your styling. We're not professionals. We do our own, but we're not professionals. But we do supply the hair color for many movies like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, um, a bunch of others. I can't remember. TV shows always call us and we send them the color. And when celebrity hairdressers want to color a celebrity's hair, they call us and we give them hair color and they promote us. Right. Yeah, we've had a hair color on so many people. Most recently, Megan Fox. Hmm.
Mhm.
And so many musicians have
Of
used our
course.
hair color. Yeah. Everybody from Cyndi Lauper to Rihanna to
Yes,
just
yes. Cindy Lauper.
everybody you can think of who colored their hair. Yeah.
Yes, yes. I remember Cyndi Lauper, in her debuts with her first album, her song "Girls Just Want to Have Fun" and "True Colors." She used to have, I think, not only one color, but she used to have white, black, and blue, red, right? Like the rainbow.
I think she's had everything. She's used almost
Yes,
all. And she still does. When she needs hair color, she gives us a call.
yes, yes. So right now, tell me about how you have a new book release, and you did the signing a few days ago,
We
called
did.
Manic Panic: Living in Color, a rebellious guide to hair color and life. So tell me, when the idea for the book started with both of you.
We've always wanted to write books, and we were approached by Black Dog Leventhal, and they asked us to write a book. And it forced us into actually doing it because we've been talking about writing a book since we were in our teens. And but this is fantastic. It's got beautiful pictures from early days and also instructions on how to do various colors and ideas. So and some good stories mixed in as well.
Our history, Manic Panic's history.
Yeah, and it's great that you can order it still on Top Shop.
Talk Shop
Yes.
Live.
I can't say it.
Talk Shop Live.
So, for how long you work on the book until its release right now?
Was it about a
I
year?
think it took us close to a year because we were supposed to have someone helping us to write it, but it didn't quite work out the way the book publishers had hoped. So they asked us to just write the whole thing ourselves without help, and we did.
We did it. So
We
this
did
is
it.
truly
Great.
our.
Yeah,
It's a labor of love, and we're really proud of it.
and we had
Yeah,
some help from
it was
our
nice.
friends. Some of our friends
Sure.
and co-workers helped us, and
All our
various.
photographer friends.
Yeah, some of them gave us the photos without charging us, like
Mm-hmm.
Christine.
Yes.
We had a little help from our friends.
Yes, but tell me, do you think the book could be the premise of, I don't know, a movie or a television series about your work, during the last 30 or 40 years?
Oh yes,
Definitely.
definitely.
Definitely, yeah.
Hmm.
There's a story to be told, and like a Seinfeld episode, there are many connecting
Yes,
stories
there's so
within
many stories.
the stories. We had a very interesting childhood, and growing up in the city, and um, we we have a lot of stories. We didn't know that we had brothers and sisters until what was it, 30 years ago or so? Oh, yeah. And there are many stories that we could tell, and the stories of the old rock days, and
Yeah, running around the underground in New York City in the 70s and 80s.
yeah, and we're already in some movies. We did a lot of movie work when we were younger, just background extras and little silent bits. And our band was in a movie. And then recently we're in a documentary called She Rises Up. And it's pretty amazing. It's about women, and it takes three stories. It tells you about three different women in three different countries, one in Sri
Yes.
Lanka, one in Peru, and one in Senegal, and their stories of how they became entrepreneurs and are helping their communities. So it's kind of like uh, you know something dear to our hearts, and something we love to promote is people making it on their own, just by effort, and that's how we did it.
Creative thinking and creative problem solving. And we have a little cameo in the movie because we work with one of the featured women, Magat Wade from Senegal. We did a line of lip balms with her. Her brand is called Skin is Skin. It's a line of lip balms made in Senegal, mostly by women.
And it's an amazing product. It's sold in
Whole
Whole Foods, and actually, it's the only lip balm I will use because it's that good. Because I actually didn't like lip balms till we did this, and then I started using them again because they're so good.
Great. And Tish and Snooky is an artistic name or your real name?
It's our nicknames.
Uh-huh. Yeah. If you imagine two actresses who might play your role in a television or a movie about your life and career. Who do you pick? Who you'd like to play your roles?
Oh, that's a hard one. I know. I think, hmm, I don't know. Who do you think?
Huh? No, I must think about it a little bit.
I don't know. I would love some opinions from some people of who,
Yeah, yeah. You
can
know,
play
since you
me.
mentioned Eternal Sunshine, I think Kate Winslet maybe can play someone, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or Nicole Kidman, maybe.
Uh-huh.
Hmm? Am I on
Sure.
the right track on of casting?
Good.
Yeah, we love them both.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, tell me right now, do you have another shop, or this is the only shop in New York and the United States?
This is the only one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We mostly do wholesale and
Yes.
all over the world. And
Our headquarters is in Long Island City, Queens.
Mm-hmm.
And but we used to have a store in LA, but we closed that. Every time we've had stores, once the lease is up, the rent quadruples and we have to move. So let's forget
Yeah.
it. We'll just focus on wholesale and sell our
Mm-hmm.
products all over the world to other stores.
yeah, and we had the original store for 12 years on St. Mark's Place, and we thought it was the end of the world when we lost our lease, but it just made us
Mm-hmm.
blossom,
Yes.
and we ended up doing way more than we thought we would ever do. So it's
Yes.
sometimes
Yes.
change is good.
Yes. So right now the book has been released in the market. People can find it in bookstores and Amazon and stuff like that.
Mhm. And on manicpanic.com, Talk Shop
And
Live.
on your website, yes. Hmm.
Yes.
Yes. And right now, what are your plans in the future? Do you have another project? Do you have something you like to achieve in the future? A follow-up to the book, maybe? What do you have in mind?
Oh, yes. World domination.
In a good way. In a good way. We want peace, love, and lipstick
For sure.
and happiness and hair color.
We want to color
Yes.
the world and the universe.
We want to be the first hair color on Mars.
Yes, yes. So let's see if for the first shuttle to go there.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely should be there because we popularized this, at least here in the United States, and then moved on from there. But we've made it
Uh-huh.
very popular, and even the same people who laughed at us in the beauty industry copied us and have their own line of this, and you know, celebrities, pop singers who used to use our product came out with competitive lines, and it's but I really feel proud that we were the ones who brought it to the attention of the world, and really got it out there because it's so much fun. It's harmless.
Yes, yeah, you just mentioned March. You made me remember David Bowie and his song Live on March. And I think in the beginning of his career, if you remember as well, he used to do a lot of hair coloring and style. You remember?
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. And Elton John as well. So, Tish and Snooky, I want to thank you very much for appearing live with us
You're
today.
welcome.
You
Thanks for having us.
thanks so much for having me.
Congratulations for the release of the book
Thank
and
you.
for the success and keeping up with the success for more than 30 years. And I hope next time when I'm in New York, you can do some hair coloring for my wife as well. She,
Absolutely. Yes, please come.
Come on over.
Yes.
yes,
Thank
yes,
you
yes,
so much.
yes, yes. Thank you very much,
Thank
and
you.
Thank
thank
you.
uh, thanks for your Delia, your assistant, and everybody in the company for making this interview come live right now. And I wish you all the best for your shop, your products, and the promotion of the new book.
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you so much.
Have a lovely day. Thank you very much. Take care.
Thank you. You too.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye.